Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Kane, and we back with another video, man. We back with these scary videos and stuff like that. Uh, 10 scary videos caught on security cameras. So, hey, this is our second one. Shout out to Mr. Horror. Let's see how real these are.
Around 3 p.m., a woman named Bonita was home alone while her husband was at work. As she sat watching TV in the living room, she suddenly heard a loud, terrifying noise coming from the kitchen. At that exact moment, the kitchen's security camera captured something chilling, something she couldn't explain.
I ain't gonna lie, that scared the fuck out of me. That scared the fuck out of me. I ain't going like that though. I'd say, hey, I tell y'all niggas all the time, I ain't going like that. You're not finna be rattling my shit like this, bro. Nah, fuck no. I can most definitely guarantee you what's going on in this house is either there's some possession going on or someone's channeling and calling these entities and doing rituals and shit like that.
Suddenly, the stove shook uncontrollably before lifting up and crashing down. But just seconds before, a dark, semi-transparent figure had passed quickly on the opposite side.
God damn, nigga, how much time you gonna play this, man? Fuck.
Bonita insists that even if the stove had malfunctioned, there is no way it could have shaken like that on its own. Because of this, many believe that an unseen, invisible entity may have been responsible for destroying it, and the mysterious figure that appeared might be related to what happened. So, what do you think?
Gang, how much time are you gonna show? Okay, thank God. I thought this nigga was gonna let this. What's up? It's a little bit loud.
A woman named Courtney recently posted videos of strange and terrifying things happening inside her home that she couldn't explain. The story began on an ordinary day. When Courtney was sitting in her living room, suddenly she noticed her baby's car seat started moving on its own. Shocked, she quickly grabbed her phone and began recording.
Again, here we go with the recording shit. Gang, if I see something in my crib moving on its own and I don't even know what's going on, I most likely know what's going on. None of this shit happens accidental, coincidentally, or accidentally. I'm not recording it, gang. Again, I gotta fuck. You're gonna have to see me. You're gonna have to see me, gang. It's as simple as that. There's no recording. There's no, oh, let me show you. There's no, nigga, you're gonna have to see me. Cause unless I invited you in, which is most likely the case, what's happening? Because again, nothing can come in your crib without your, invitation or someone who's in your crib's invitation. But nigga, you guys see me about that shit, bro. This is real. Yeah, you can't train dogs to do that.
Literally nothing here. My baby is sleeping. I don't have a remote.
All right, bro. Why they adding these sound effects, bro?
Even the dog seemed terrified, behaving strangely, as if it could see something invisible. But that wasn't all. Just a few days later, while Courtney was folding laundry, and listening to her favorite podcast, something happened that left her completely terrified. Let's watch the footage.
This is a scaredy cam.
I'm just gonna give this one lady a chance. We'll see how it goes. And we drive there. It's 2.5 hours away, and it looks exactly like my vision. And immediately in my heart, like I cannot explain the feeling in my heart. Like it just felt warm, and I'm like, this is my vision. And you guys are like, wow, this sounds like such an amazing story. God is good, God is great, He is all the time. But there's more to it. And this is just, wow. Looking back, I'm like, God really, He just loves us so much. But so I secured that wedding venue. It's great. Everything's good to go. I saw the papers. I called Drew. He was like in the biggest PA school at the time. And so he could have toured with me at a test that day. And this is it. This is my vision. And so fast forward to the wedding day. Fast forward to the wedding day.
Okay, Mr. Horror. Okay, you dropping in some real vids today? You dropping in some real vids? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy, my nigga. Nah, again, and also I'll tell you this. Hold up. I'm gonna go full screen because I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game, bro. You feel me? When things like this starts to happen, and let's say you don't even know what's causing it, right? Let's say you didn't invite anything in, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's causing it, and you have an animal, and the animal is acting within this way. You yourself, you got to give your animal confidence too as well. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be aggressive too. You got to get up and be like, "Yo, where is he? Let me see where he's at." Da, da, da. Now you going in. Now you guys are teaming up. Cause I tell you, bro, you need that energy. You need that strength, bro. But when you're scared and the animal's the only thing that's going after some shit, that animal can get scared too as well. Cause the animal's energy, oh, while it might be big and bad, you know what I'm saying? But if you're scared, it's gonna be scared too as well. And it's only confidence is gonna be to protect and not to attack. You gotta be in attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit, man. Be in attack mode. And I'm gonna be in attack mode for surely. You're not finna enter my crib and just be doing whatever like that, nigga. Fuck no. Yeah, fuck up my face with that shit, man. But yeah. You gotta be in attack mode, man. Be there with your pets, man. Go find out what's happening. See,
Down.
look at that. She went the opposite way the dog went.
Storm
Oh my fucking
down
god.
that whole week. Not only that, it's gonna
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe
Oh
where
my
you can do.
god. Shut the fuck up, man.
The dog started staring at the door and growling. Then it began walking slowly towards the door, as if afraid of something, before finally leaving. Suddenly, a baby bottle moved and was thrown towards Courtney. At that moment, she panicked, grabbed her daughter, and ran out of the room.
I'll tell you this. If she's the only one living in this house, like the only one, she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing. Or the house is just haunted and she just didn't get rid of the
After
spirit
everything
that
that
was in
happened,
there.
Courtney became convinced that her house might be haunted, and now she's seriously considering moving somewhere else. So, what do you think?
But those first two, okay. Let's see if Mr. Horror can keep this up, man. Let me see. Let me
A
see if
woman
the
named
others are real.
Jacqueline moved into a new house with her daughter, but after just 1 month, specifically in August 2025, something terrifying was captured by the home's security cameras. On that day, while Jacqueline was taking a shower on the second floor, her daughter was downstairs in the kitchen. Suddenly, something happened.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has queened Victor out, winning the entire $100,000.
Frequently in a poker game like this, those stakes are so high, emotions are so high. Often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared.
Nah, this video is pissing me off.
The girl felt something grab her arm. Terrified, she immediately ran upstairs to her mother. Jacqueline says her daughter was completely...
Listen, guys. I know I'm gonna be positive. I'm a spiritual nigga, man. You feel me? If you don't want these insights, I would not recommend watching these vids. You feel me? But again, also you gotta arm your kids with these knowledge, gang. You get what I'm saying? You gotta give them that courage. You gotta give them that bravery. You gotta let them understand that. Listen, man, you're a little demigod and demigoddesses, man. Can't these fucking lower level demons or whatever ghosts as they call them, right? Can't none of these motherfuckers touch you, man. You feel me? Also, YouTube, no one's harming this. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, you can't allow these fucking demons to be walking around your crib acting like they the boss, gang. Fuck out of here, man. What you feeling like, man? You get what I'm saying? You gotta let them know. Like you gotta let your kids know. You gotta let yourself know, and that don't be doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fucking around with the supernatural, man. Don't be calling on spirits. This is the only way to get into your crib. They cannot get into your crib if you don't invite them in, bro. You feel me? And don't think the way to invite them in is by calling a name or something like that. Bro, is you gotta be on that frequency. You gotta be on that low energy frequency. Stress, hatred, envy, jealousy. Yeah, which envy and jealousy are the same thing, right? Lustful. You get what I'm saying? Always be angry and negative. Like those things call them in, bro. You get what I'm saying? Now listen, it calls them in, yes, within like ruining your life, but when it starts to manifest in the physical, you gotta be I'm telling you, this is not random. Why you think a lot of these people that be in these haunted house or whatever, they stay in the haunted house for a long period of time? It's because they called them. This is what they want. And they coming on here being victims and shit. And it's like the whole entire time, you're not even a victim. You calling on these spirits. Your little daughter is scared.
And told her she felt something grab her arm tightly. When Jacqueline looked, she noticed a red mark on her daughter's arm. Without hesitation, Jacqueline...
Again, you're gonna have to see me about that. Real shit. You're gonna have to see me. I got my kid and whatever. And you come in and you try to, first off, you could try to do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. You come in, you fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I still live in my mom's crib and shit like that, you feel me? Man, let one of these niggas come in and mess with my little sister, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to see about that shit.
Jacqueline went to review the security camera footage and was horrified to see objects moving and throwing on their own directly toward her daughter.
To a trap, letting him gain his confidence.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
So what do you think? Was this something truly supernatural?
And this is
or
real.
is there another explanation behind these disturbing events?
It's very tough for little kids.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
trust me, you'll be able to tell.
A woman named Morgan owns a bakery in Virginia. For years, she has been sharing videos of terrifying things happening inside her bakery, captured by security cameras. And these things are still occurring to this day. Many might say that objects moving or falling on their own could be staged or pulled by strings. However, the footage we're about to show is completely different and seem very real. Morgan says she always finds a plastic bowls that's shaped like a spider web in places where they shouldn't be in. This made her suspect they were somehow connected to the unexplained events. Hoping to put an end to it all, she decided to get rid of all the plastic bowls. However, a few days later, Morgan notices a spider web bowl laying on the couch where all the customers sit. Shocked, she reviewed the security footage to see how the bowl had got there. But what she saw was beyond terrifying and completely unexplainable. It appears as if the bowl had morphed out of a painting inside their shop. Watch the video and look closely.
She's trying to be famous. She want her bakery to have a lot of this. Man, I'll tell you, man, these motherfuckers, man.
Morgan was horrified after watching the recording. It looks as if the
Sure, she
bowl came
was.
out of the painting. Morgan now believes that a hidden entity residing in the bakery maybe attempt to get back at her for throwing the bowls away. But that wasn't the only incident. Another security camera captured a similar, unexplained event. Like before, the camera captured something comes out of a painting. But this time, Morgan claims that what fell onto the floor was a small plastic skeleton. However, when you look closely, it actually looks like a soda bottle coming out of the painting. Morgan shared the video in hopes that someone could explain what's really happening inside her bakery. So, what do you think is going on here? Recently, a mother shared a video recorded by her home security camera. While reviewing the footage, she accidentally noticed something in the corner of her living room. When she zoomed in, she saw something that completely terrified her. But before this incident, the mother had already experienced strange and unsettling events involving her child's toy.
First off, shout out to all the moms out there. You looking fine as fuck.
Events she had recorded with her phone. Some might say it's just a malfunction in the toys. However, the mother insists that this has been happening repeatedly, and there is nothing wrong with the toys. She adds that her child has started interacting and playing with an unseen entity. At first, she thought it was just a child's imagination. But what the security camera captured that day was so disturbing, it completely changed her mind. A plate suddenly fell off the shelf on its own, and then something resembling a humanoid figure appeared, moving near her child's bed. Fortunately, her child...
These vids are too real, gang. What were we on before?
So, what do you think it was?
Yeah, we ended it right there, gang. Yeah, these vids are too real, gang. He went 5 for fucking 5, gang. Damn. Yeah, no, we ended it right there. It's pretty sad. I hope that that child that shorty has like grow up to be successful and move past the little deal his mom made with whatever entities in that fucking crib because they be doing this. People be giving up their childs for this shit, and she gave up her kid for that, man, just for a little internet fucking fame. That's insane. Um, again, listen. Here's the thing about hauntings, and meaning a place that is genuinely haunted, right? Because haunted means they're uh forcefully. Nothing can be in your crib forcefully. Understand this. If you know somebody who lives in a crib that is haunted, just understand that they're the one causing it. They're the one listen again. Some people can let shit. No, you can't. You can't let. When it gets to the point where they moving shit around the crib, that right there, gang, is no longer just negative thoughts and envy and jealousy and wrath and just negativity overall. That is an active warlock or witch. That is someone who is manifesting that, like, you know, like actually manifesting those things in their own crib. And it's as simple as that. And it's sometimes just sad because when you have these entities playing with these kids and whatnot, that's the parents giving the kids up, gang. None of this shit is when it comes to this, none of this shit is innocent, gang. None of this shit happens by accident. No entity can get to your kid without your permission. Gang, none of this. Again, you are the. Let me not get too much into that. Just understand that when you see a haunting happen, things are moving around the crib and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh my god, I don't know what happened," and then you see them start posting about it, and it starts going viral, and it starts, gaining traction, and all of a sudden they're having a whole thing, and they still living in the crib. Then this is what they wanted. They wanted fame, they wanted the money, they wanted the recognition, and they're getting it. They're getting exactly what they want. So I don't feel sorry for no one who has a haunted house because again, you're the one that's causing it. And then also, you feel me, like it's just pretty sad with the kids part. You feel me? Whenever these entities start playing with these kids and stuff like that, those kids are theirs. It's their kids. You understand what I'm saying? You ever realize none of them ever you ever realize all these, oh my god, I thought it was imagination and whatnot. Realize none of these parents ever like really like try to protect their kids. They still let them sleep in they what they call it? I don't whatever like the little kid thing they put in, they still let them sleep in there by themselves. Why do you think that? Even after seeing videos and security footage of things appearing around them, they still let them sleep in that baby cage or whatever the case may be. It's not a cage, but you know what I'm saying. They still let them sleep in it. Why? Because they giving it up. They gave them up. It's your kid. It's your friend. Go make friends with them. It's yours. It's pretty sad, but hey, man, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, nor is it something I'm worried about. But yeah, this video is too real. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Continue to stay on a high vibrational state and don't let nothing in because it might come through this video. Anyways, listen. Shout out to y'all for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. if you want to. If not, hopefully you'll be able to come back and do all those good and great things. Have a wonderful day, my fellow friends.